Hey guys, Lulu here, jumping in to do a daily reading. Let's just ask the messages that come through be from the highest light and for the highest good that of all those who are connecting. If you've recently subscribed to my channel, welcome here, and thank you to long-standing subs as well. Appreciate you guys. I did notice last night that YouTube is removing likes from my videos for some reason. Could have something to do with the sky video that I posted yesterday, not sure. But anyway, let's just jump into the reading and see. So we've got Dragon's Lair and then Ride the Wave. And then when I split the deck, you've got Dry Desert here. With the Ride the Wave in the middle there, it's like this one here. It's a number 14, which reduces down to 5, which is Mercury. And it's like, you know, Mercury is just coming out of retrograde now. And, you know, we might find that things starting to move forward a bit again. But this could also be, Ride the Wave is pretty much what we're all doing in these times, you know, riding the massive waves of what we're all going through. You've got the Dragon's Lair there, number 19. So this to me is representing the challenges of having to ride the wave. And then the Dry Desert is, you know, going within, quiet time as we try and sift through all this energy that we're having to constantly go in and out of. Seeking the higher wisdom to guide us on our way. And there's just so many layers to work through. I feel like this is also like a deep listening, like deep spiritual listening to support you going through these times of challenge. Ooh, I like it here too. You've got come together and protecting treasure. So I'm just going to sit these two to the side. This is just a little side note about connections possibly coming back together. There is a lot in the collective about that at the moment. And so I'm just going to sit that there as a side note, but I don't want to focus on it too much. Although when I look at the next two cards, you've got Gentle Gardener and then Coming Apart in reverse. So it could be something that is going to come back together after a time apart. But it needs to happen with an energy of gentleness, perhaps, of nurturing something new. Because this is, you know, all those eggs are representing a new birth, something new coming through. But I do feel like whatever connection it is, it needs to be a nurturing one, because that protecting treasure is very important. Because whoever you are with, or whoever you are coming into partnership with, they need to understand that you are a treasure. You know, they need to treasure you, and you need to treasure them, treasure each other. So I feel like that's an important energy. Yeah, and also too, just looking at the numbers of those two, you've got an 8 and you've got a 39. It's like, you know, 8 infinity. It could be, you know, really strong soul connections here. And then it's like, well, how in this lifetime do you create together heaven here on earth is what I'm getting with that. So, all right. Let's just jump into, well, I'll go with this. What will I do? All right, we'll go tarot. I am going to be focusing on personal readings today. So those of you who have booked one with me, I will be doing those today. And thank you so much for booking with me. So you've got the third eye chakra here. I think that was in reverse, emotional loss. And then also the crown chakra. So the crown chakra over the dry desert, yeah, that makes sense because, well, let me just look at this for a sec. With the third eye chakra over the dragon's lair, it's like you really need to intuit what is for you and what is not as you move forward. Riding the wave, that feels like a very emotional process. And of course the ocean, lots of water, the depths, this is cups energy. It's all about emotion, deeply feeling. So I feel like people are moving in and out of with their emotions, depending on what you've got going on. But this crown chakra is really about making sure that you do spend time alone so that you can receive the messages that want to come through for you. And just as I said that, this wisdom card flipped out from the bottom of the deck. So yeah, there is wisdom that's coming through for you. But let's just see what else. So yeah, creating space so that you can tune in and hear what that is. We've got the solar plexus energy in reverse, as well as the waiting game. So it could be that I feel like something that you have been possibly waiting for, like now, because things are shifting, the time of waiting is over, and this is going to help you get back in your strength and move you out of anxiety. Yeah, we've got the card of light and moving on. Yes, so moving forward to new growth and new hope. Yep, see on the bottom, it's hope. So I feel like that's something beautiful. Just keep walking towards what lights you up. I split the deck and you got heartache and loss in the middle there. So what I'm getting with that is it's not always an easy process to keep moving forward, but we are in times of accelerated motion, and you got the 8 there. So it is like things are going to definitely speed up now, and we're going to notice that shift and how quick things are moving. Okay, so we've got some cards on the side here. We've got positive movement forward. Why am I not surprised these are on the side? Spiritual union on the side, and then solitude. Oh, the never-ending story. Wow. Okay, so this is a message. This goes back to come together, protecting treasure, the coming apart in reverse, and the gentle gardener. Just remain keeping gentle with yourself, because things, oh wow, I split the deck and you got harmony. Okay, so things are still in process. So things are still moving. It's got to do with a spiritual union, which is this come together card. This is a deep soul connection. Solitude. There is a next chapter or page that's going to open up around this, but it's still in process. And when I split the deck, you got harmony here. So it is on its way. And I know that that's a very frustrating message, but the other card that, it's a frustrating message for many, because I know that there's many that have been in this energy of waiting, and it's really challenging to get out of that energy of waiting. But here you've got rejoice in celebration. So, that is a reunion energy, a harmonizing energy as well. But I do feel that there's still a communication that needs to be had. You've got the throat chakra there in reverse, and perhaps now that Mercury's gone direct, then that's going to be a time where that truth is spoken. Because I feel like it's going to come into someone's awareness. And then I split the deck again, and you've got partnerships and alliances. So it does feel like there's going to be a reaching out. Okay, so this has turned into the continuation of this love story. All right, so let me just see. I'm trying not to shuffle the same as I did yesterday because of how loud it was on the videos for some reason. So let's just see, what is the message for the collective around this story, or anything else that they need to know that's of benefit for them in their highest good? What's the outcome or advice here? Oh, that's way too many, but I did find it's the Ten of Pentacles. The Ten of Pentacles. So this is from a different deck. I've accidentally left it in the wrong deck, but it's Ten of Pentacles. So whenever that happens, I know it's a important message. But Ten of Pentacles. So yeah, I asked for the outcome, and then it was Ten of Pentacles. So that is again showing a harmony of coming together, like something really solid can be built together. Then you've got the Ace of Swords and the Eight of Wands and the Sun. Wow. You've also got the Knight of Wands, the Hierophant, and the Ace of Cups. So, yeah, definitely a truth coming in. Something to clear the air, a peace dove there. Eight of Wands is a message coming in quickly. And then you've got the Sun. I feel like this is going to bring happiness and contentment to this connection. The Knight of Wands, like the Knight of Wands there, you know, that's that forward motion towards this. You've got the Hierophant there, so it is some form of commitment coming up around a connection. Ace of Cups, a new love journey. And I split the deck and you've got the High Priestess there. So that energy is really leaning into that Ace of Cups energy, because that's what was wanted. I split the deck and you've got the Two of Wands. Five of Swords flipped out in reverse. So that's moving out of conflict. And then on the bottom was the Four of Swords, which is, you know, that's, you've worked through a lot of the emotional heartache and stuff that came up before, because you've had time to rest and recover and do healing work. Wow, it's so windy here today. Let's just see, what else do I want to ask? I split the deck and you've got change here, number 5. Again, it's a Mercury energy. So there could be things that are going to be done different this time, something that's going to be changed. Intuition. That was on the side. So you've got a 5 and you've got a 22 there. So something can be built together. It's a master number. And then on the bottom of the deck, you've got a happy ending. So I did ask what are the challenges, what are possible challenges, and the cards that came up is compassion, 56 relationship change, and then number 13 effort. So I feel like, you know, if this connection does come back together, the challenges are going to be doing things differently than before, because there's has to be these changes happening in this connection for it to be different. So that can be difficult. That can be the challenge, you know, because changing behavior doesn't happen overnight. It takes practice. It takes commitment with the Hierophant there, and it takes effort. This number 13, that can link in with divine feminine energy, which also links in with compassion. So you can look at the challenge as also an opportunity, because 99 is a master number. So, and, you know, 9s are to do with birthing something new, a new cycle. So it's like bringing more compassion, more divine feminine energy into this connection and this relationship. So I'm going to wrap this reading up. Okay, before I do that, I'm just going to say, like, patience is on the bottom in reverse, and I feel like that's also a challenge, is remaining patient in these times for connections to come back together, if they're meant to come back together. And that can be the hard thing, knowing for sure whether they are or not. And it's also part of the challenge of tarot readings, because so many tarot readings say, oh yes, they're coming back, da 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 da. Like even mine, that comes out in the cards, and it's because that energy is so strong in the collective. But at the same time, you know, it's also can be manifested. So there's so many layers to it really, but just things to be mindful for. So we've got opposition, or mindful of. We've got opposition in reverse, and then we've also got the air element in reverse. So the opposition in reverse is just speaking about, you know, not opposing each other anymore, not being on such extreme opposite ends, but coming together. And then you've got air. It's interesting that the air element is in reverse. Not sure exactly what that's about. I split the deck and you've got the moon there. I feel like it's got to do with a sorry, I split the deck there and you've got ninth house. What this has got to do with is the air in reverse is a this is like a no contact situation, or a or block or conflict in a connection. The moon energy is here again about the divine feminine nurturing energy, because it says satisfy emotional needs, nurture self and others. So this has to do with speaking. It's got to do with nurturing communication, because this is part of spiritual growth, you know, being able to do that. Anyway, guys, this was the daily for today. Please do like it if you do. It helps my channel be seen. I really have great difficulty with algorithms on this channel, and it's almost as if I should start a new channel, or, you know, something like that, because yeah, once it gets to this place, it's very difficult to increase numbers. And now, like I said at the start too, YouTube is removing some likes. So if you can leave a comment, subscribe. They're just simple, free ways that you can support my channel and my work. Thank you very much. Have a good day. Bye.